everyone, it's Peter Brown here at E3 2012. I'm with Tyler Weingartner.
Hello, hello.
And you want to talk a little bit about Forza.
Forza Horizon, yeah. We've seen a little bit. We've seen a couple of presentations on it, mostly the same stuff. And, pretty limited scope of what they're ultimately presenting in that game. But I did get a chance to get some hands-on with the game, and I just wanted to share some of my thoughts.
Okay, so you're a big fan of the series?
I am, and I think the biggest question I wanted to answer with regards to getting hands-on with it is that from the presentation that we saw last night, they wanted to say that this isn't an arcade racer, and that it's the Forza that you already know and love, just in a big open world environment that's not, circuit-based tracks. It's open world, it's open road, kind of racing.
Yeah.
But with the same physics and handling that you already know and love from the Forza series. And my brief experience with the game suggests that might not exactly be the case.
Really?
It's a really short demo. So I had a really limited scope on it, so I don't want to promise that this is what you're going to get when the game comes out.
Yeah.
But so it's a really short demo. Basically, it starts you off. It puts you in Dodge Viper SRT 10, and that's the only car that's in the hands-on demo they're showing here at E3. And basically, it's kind of you race to the start line. You're just kind of seeing some of the open world environments. You see other racers coming in from other routes, and you just kind of like be the first to the start line that qualify to even start in this event thing.
So you're saying there's sort of like an online element where people within the world, if they start the game roughly the same point as you, then you guys have to sort of get to this point in order to race?
I don't believe I believe all the racers I was playing against were all AI controlled.
Okay.
But they're your other rivals in this this Forza Horizon motorsport event that the game is central around. I did also see I used the same number of assists that I turned off all the number of assists that I normally turned off when I play Forza. Yeah. The assists that they had available as an option were braking, stability, traction control, shifting, manual versus automatic. They even had manual with clutch,
really?
driving line, and it looks like the only damage is just cosmetic.
Okay.
And so I was playing with ABS off, no traction control, no stability management, and a big high horsepower rear wheel drive car like the Dodge Viper should be tough to control in those kind of conditions, and this felt pretty hooked up.
Gotcha.
So there's that. What I will say is the game felt really good. It felt really fun to play. So if you're a fan of the like the PGR style racing games, something that gives you enough control and gives you enough leeway to make you feel like you're really in control of the car and you're doing everything, but it's helping you along enough to make you feel like you're the driving hero.
Yeah.
The car pretty much went wherever I pointed it, but it wasn't too much of a handful.
So as a fan, I'm guessing you're planning on buying it?
I'm definitely eager to see more of it.
Yeah. Is it still too early to say whether or not it's worth that $60 rather than just keeping with the old game?
Way too early, I would say. Okay. I mean, it's got a great pedigree of driving game talent behind it. I mean, these are the guys who developed the Dirt series, the Colin McRae series. I believe they also had some of the guys from Bizarre Creations, so it has some of that PGR DNA in it as well. So it's definitely in good hands. I'm not sure if it'll deliver that same hardcore nuts and bolts simulation that the Forza series, the Forza Motorsport series will. But in so much that those games have always been about car driving and car passion, I think it's going to deliver on that same level. The just car nerdy question I had for them was that the entire game is set in Colorado, and there is a real-world motorsport event that takes place on public roads there, which is the Pikes Peak International Hill Climb.
Right.
I asked them if they're using that as inspiration for any of the road courses of this, and they said absolutely yes. My next question is, will the Pikes Peak road course be appearing in Forza Horizon? They said no, it wouldn't. But the only reason why is because they want to do tracks that don't have dead ends, which is exactly what that course has.
To basically keep with the open world.
Yeah, you race up to the top of the mountain and then you stop. And they just didn't want to present an experience like that.
Well, Thanks for your expert opinion on Forza Horizon.
Yeah.
And this is Tyler Weingartner and Peter Brown.
Yeah,
Thanks,
hope that clued you in on Forza Horizon.